I watched the Diddy documentary. It was well done. It wasn't a surprise for a lot of us who followed Diddy over the last 30 years. Now, one thing that I had a debate with my wife about was 50 Cent's role in the documentary. She seemed to feel that 50 Cent had done something really amazing for the victims and it really stood up for victims' rights and everything else. And I said, now, 50 Cent did a great documentary, but I don't think he did this just for the victims. I don't think this was really a matter of a good man trying to go get justice against a bad man. 50 Cent and Diddy have had a beef for a very long time. Diddy's responsible for a lot of what's happening to him. I think that his goal is to take down Diddy because that's what 50 Cent does to his rivals. I said, remember what he did with Ja Rule? Ja Rule puts up a post and Ja Rule points out times where 50 Cent himself has been accused of hitting women, all kinds of stuff. Hip hop has produced toxic culture for a very long time. It has created certain groups of men that have been told, perhaps because they have money and fame and damn near get worshipped by the black community, that they are almost like gods. You know, that's why Kanye calls himself Jesus and Jay-Z called himself Jehovah. And you have men that feel that they're above the law. And that's why there's a long string of all different kinds of problematic behavior from Snoop Dogg to Jay-Z to everything. It's misrepresented the black male all around the world. And so I'm not here to say that 50 Cent's a bad guy for making this documentary. I imagine it probably did some good, but they're all in the same culture. And I remember I said to my wife, I said, well, do you remember when 50 Cent made the song? You know, I know what you heard about me, but I'm a P-I-M-P. I said, you know, a pimp is a sex. And she said, yeah, but he was just probably just using the word pimp just to use it. I said, yeah, maybe he was. But the thing is that you're still glorifying. This is how crazy the culture got. Snoop Dogg used to go to award shows with women on a leash. You know, he had Bishop Magic Don Juan, a notice that would travel with him to award shows. So, again, you know, culture was very big in all of hip hop. 50 Cent wasn't immune. You know, a lot of these guys are Jay-Z all the way across the board. So ultimately, I think that we have to think about this in terms of Diddy not just being a terrible guy. He is a terrible guy, but he's not some sort of an anomaly. He is the most terrible guy amongst a culture that has produced a lot of terrible guys.